that any kind of probationary sentence would deprecate the seriousness of the offense and you need to go to the penitentiary, the record is clear and it would support it. But I'm looking at everything in its totality. And I agree. It's told to me today, you can't judge everybody by one bad thing they've done in their life. I don't know if it's the only bad thing, but it's the only bad thing that I'm concerned about now. And that you do have quite a record of real community service and quite a record of attaching with people. There is a lot of mitigation in this case as well. And I'm mindful of the pleas of mercy, particularly from people that are in the arena of dealing with social justice issues, that are fighting, seriously fighting, not playing around, not doing games like you were doing, but seriously fighting for matters involving hate crimes of all sorts. And they're asking you for mercy as well. So I'm trying to consider who you are as a person, how you got here, how somehow you strayed away from your family values, you let that dark, narcissistic, selfish, and arrogant side come out, and persisted with it for years.
30 months felony probation, and the probation is going to be to this court.
I am not suicidal, and I am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
Probation is going to be to this convicted of a Class 4 felony.
You're going to be allowed to travel wherever you want.
But we have some real serious aggravating factors here. You can report your premeditation, which I've described.
If you're going to
the pain you cause to real victims of hate crimes, you may have to go to other damage done places, New York and Los Angeles. You can do those things. I've heard. You will pay restitution to the city of Chicago. It's been talked about. The amount of $120,000 restitution. You are fined. If I'm going to fashion that, consider that request. I have to fashion the sentence accordingly. And you'll spend the first 150 days of your sentence in the Cook County Jail. The capper of all cappers. And that will start today, your performance right here, right now. This could only be described as pure perjury. Sentence as I have. You got on the witness stand, appeal the findings. You didn't have to. You did. You certainly have a right to be modified, but you committed hour upon hour within 30 days. Hour of pure perjury. Your sentence, which would have to be filed in writing within 30 days. Ample not stated in those filings are waived for purposes of appeal. You cannot afford lawyers or transcripts. They would be provided free of charge. Do you have any questions?
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal. That's what I was about to say.
Okay.
I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time, I am not suicidal.
Okay. Mr. Boucher, let me inquire, are there any post-sentencing motions you care to present right now?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Ms. Widow.
The defense would wish to present a motion to reconsider sentence and file it in stanter.
Right. It is timely filed.
Thank you, Judge.
And let me say, I've obviously considered the sentence at great length.
I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
Yeah, we in the building. Let's go, y'all. Yeah, me making it work today. Rock Lodgers in the house. D. Travis in the building. What's up, Donna? Regina Pantalone is in the building. What's happening? Yeah, we here. Just give me your time to get in the chat room. Yeah, once again, we're in the house. Rock Logic's in the building. Robin's in the building. Gary Fax is in the building. Rocky D's en route. We about to get the show started, y'all. Just hanging out, getting things set up. We got a lot to talk about. Whole Jessie Smolett, Juicy thing. Yeah, a lot going on, man. I mean, the world is in a really crazy place. You know what I'm saying? Like, things are going on. You know, different studies are coming out that we didn't know about.
And I feel your warm embrace. I cry.
Absolutely crazy.
Run down my face.
By the way, this is Montre. She rocked on Maria Davis stage. I'm just sharing the show, y'all, so give me a few minutes. I'm here making sure you get in the room, you know. I got specific people that I'm like, hey.
I'd be all that you need if I could love you.
You know.
I'd take care of every need.
This is like my new favorite independent artist right now.
If I could love you.
Like, she's dope.
It's amazing what love can do lately.
Absolutely dope.
All that's on my mind.
And I think she's like only 24 years old, man. Wow. Yeah, I'm about to hit the button.
First night we met, I believed in love again. When you came,
Like, you gotta listen to the words.
and asked,
Incredible.
do you wanna dance? I said yes. Do you wanna dance? I said yes. And love has
Yes, indeed. The Real Discussion with Rock Logic's in the building.
when you least expect it, and love
We got stuff going on.
something you try to plan out. You just have to embrace it, 'cause everywhere I go, I think of you.
All right, y'all.
I love you.
Let me get settled. Once again, Rock Logic's in the building. Just give me your time to get into the chat room, because we got a lot to talk about today. Big shout out to my YouTube fam. Let me see who's in the chat room. Say hello. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Hey, if you tuned in, hit the chat room. Let me know that you're there. Say good evening, good morning, wherever you are. I know a lot of people tune in from international waters. Cynthia Tim says, I'm not suicidal. Hey, Karen, what's happening? Crystal, what's up? Yeah, it's a beautiful song. Jules Rogers is in the house. Renee Mickens is in the house. Regina's in the house. What's up, Regina? Chris Knight is in the house. Yeah, I see y'all. Yeah, this is a dope song. This girl, man, is incredible. I love her stuff. I'm gonna let it ride and then we're gonna rock. And that is Monterey, If I Could Love You, and it's all over iTunes and any place you can get your music. Once again, if you're in the chat room, say hello, let us know that you're there. Stop trolling. It's The Real Discussion with Rock Logic, Gary Fax, Robin, my man Rocky D is on the way. He's hanging out a window right now. Night work, that's how it goes. Good morning from the Philippines. Yes, indeed. We are the morning show in the Philippines, believe it or not. Good morning from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Yes, indeed. That's Diane Cameron in the house. What's up, Diane? Good to see you. That's Baba T's grandma. Word up. And if you can see, if you notice, please, can you watch the camera? Thank you. You hit the camera. Don't hit the camera. All right. Yeah, so once again, in New York City right now, it's clear outside, 43 degrees. You need a little jacket, a little light thing, put that on, so on and so forth. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Groovy Track, because really I'm trying to get off of this Facebook bullshit. I'm just letting you know. Ain't get no money on this. And that's okay. If you want to donate to Boardwalk Global Media, we do have a Cash App. It is # Boardwalk Podcast. And you can cash your donations to # Boardwalk Podcast on our Cash App. Come on, let's go. Yes, indeed. Melbourne, Australia's in the house. What's up, Karen? Yeah, good morning here from the Philippines. Salakan Abad. On my way to work. Karen's on the way to work. That's right, because it's the morning show in the Philippines and Australia, baby. Yeah, I'm excited. We got a lot to talk about. The one thing I know about Australia is y'all have extraordinary rates in terms of your work, what do you call this thing, right? Their minimum wage is way higher than ours. Yeah, Robin, you in the house?
I'm in the house.
There you go. My man Gary Fax, you in the house?
Yo.
All right, we got Gary Fax in the house. Robin's in the house. Rocky D's not in the house right now. Hey, you know what? I'm going to hit the button. We're going to get this show started. Once again, big shout out to all my international people in the building. Big shout out to all my people from the States. Yeah, good morning from the Philippines here. Yes, indeed. Good morning. And I'm going to hit the button and bow. Yeah, you know what? It's kind of crazy because I feel like it's the morning right now because I feel so tired. I'm a little washed out.
Boy.
Last night was a long night. Went to go see The Batman. And I got to tell you, I don't want to know.
What's the review?
Listen, man, let me tell you something, man. I'm going to tell the truth. I can't do it. I watched The Batman. And if you saw The Batman, please put it in the chat because I didn't like The Batman. I thought The Batman was actually boring. Actually, and I think what they tried to do with the Batman is they tried to, what do you call it? Do the 1936 version of Batman in the beginning.
They went back to the classics?
Yeah, they went back to the classics. And it was just, after you've seen all the other Batmans, this was very unexciting. You're getting the origins of Batman, basically. He's 2 years in with Commissioner Gordon, and Commissioner Gordon's not Commissioner Gordon. He's Lieutenant Gordon at the time. And it's it didn't grab me.
Basic, huh?
It was basic.
Wow.
It was very
no
basic.
action-packed scenes.
Nah, it was nothing crazy. It was just the Riddler had a whack costume. You know what I'm saying? Because they were doing the 1936.
Oh,
version.
so they didn't have like the car. They didn't have the technology.
No technology. She was terrible.
It's all right.
You know, so I know we got up in the title. We're going to talk about definitely the Jessie Smolett situation. We're also going to talk about, is masturbation healthy for your sexual activity? That's also part of it. We'll talk a little bit about the Ukraine, and we'll talk about things that celebrities get caught doing. I know that was Rocky's title.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you'll want to pull anything up about that on what he was talking about. So we know what to do with that. Hector Camacho, finally, his murderers have been captured.
Hector Camacho?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Macho Camacho got killed, I believe, in Puerto Rico.
When?
Years ago.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Years ago.
I think it was, if I recall, it was like a drug deal.
Wow.
Like he was buying.
I had no idea.
Yeah. He got killed, right? And he was he was in the joint. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty crazy.
Did he get killed in jail?
No. He was in a car.
He was in a
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was like a wild drive-by or something.
Oh
you know
my God,
saying?
that's awful.
Yeah, so that's what happened with him.
R.I.P. to him.
So they finally found his murder, which was kind of a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Crystal said, I forgot about that. Wow, yeah, it actually happened.
Wow.
So they just found him. 40 pH. That's Karen said 40 pH. 40. I'm not sure what that means. Okay.
No, clarify that.
Yeah, clarify that. Let me know what that means, 40 pH. Big shout out to Dana Townsend's in the building. What's happening, Dana? It's good to see you. You guys got to excuse me for my absence last week.
Yeah, what happened?
We took the real discussion on the road. We went to Baltimore. That's what happened. So we went to Baltimore, hung out in Baltimore.
What happened?
I had some fantastic steaks and seafood and crabs.
Ate your way through?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. You know what I'm saying? Renee Mickens shared the stream. Thank you, Renee. How tragic. Yes, it was a tragedy what happened to Hector because he had a promising boxing career.
Well, I mean, he was pretty much done, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he was retired. I think. Don't get me wrong. I didn't know that he was murdered.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
I'm today years old.
I knew he was dead, but I didn't know
I
he had
had
been
no idea he was even dead.
Yeah, I knew he was dead. I just didn't know he got murdered.
Wow.
Yeah, that was kind of there with that. So, you know, I mean,
he got deleted.
He definitely. Big shout out to everybody in Harlem last night.
What happened in Harlem?
Me and Robbie, we went up to Harlem. We was in Harlem and we hung out at a place called Legends. And the owner of Legends is Guy. What's his last name? Or is it just Guy?
No, he's got a last name.
Yeah, Guy from the rooftop. The guy that owned the rooftop.
I remember the rooftop. Yeah.
He has a club called Legends over on over like 150th Street.
Yes.
And what's the avenue?
That would be Frederick Douglass Boulevard.
Yeah, fantastic club. Hold on for a second. Big shout out to my man Mickey Benson.
Oh, Mick.
He was the promoter that night. My cousin Sid, who was there. Also, big shout out to DJ Kev Rockwell, who was in the house. Big shout out to Grandmaster Kaz, who was in the house. Melly Mel was in the house.
Damn.
Dress from Black Sheep actually came. And I was in the house. We had a good time. Thank you for the share. And the new share goes to Casey Della. What's up, Casey? Thank you for the share. Yeah, so it was really crazy.
Yes.
Last night in that club. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting it.
They were loving on you, though.
Yeah. They had
were
a good
loving
time.
on you.
You know, and once again, big shout out to Harlem for showing all the love that y'all showed me last night.
Yep.
When I walked in the door, I didn't realize I knew so many people. You know, when I walked in, and there were just people that were coming up to me like, "You remember me?" And you know, remember when you did this? You remember when you mixed my record and all that stuff? And then Mickey Benson put me on the spot and had me perform "Shake What Your Mama Gave You" for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's
and it was kind of like that. Like it was really a really nice night. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Legends.
Yes.
Uptown. If you guys ever get a chance to go there, they're open 7 days a week, but Mickey's night is the Thursday night, and you never know who's going to show up because a lot of celebrities just come out and hang out to support
Mick, as you know, he know everybody. Like, he know everybody, so never telling who can walk through the door.
Yeah, it's going to be you next week, Gary. You're going to be there next week.
Whatever.
Yeah, Interesting enough, Cynthia Tipp says Camacho's mother has gone there every year for updates regarding his death.
Oh, okay.
She finally has gotten justice. Dennis says prayers to his mother. Absolutely. Finally, you know what I'm saying? Finally, you know, that's happened.
Do they know why he was murdered?
Dana says, sorry, missed that party. Let me tell you something, Dana. You missed the jam. It was crazy in there. I mean, Harlem was deep. You could tell everybody was like, fuck the mask. And they were just going off in the joint and drinking alcohol.
The music was awesome.
My man, DJ Kev Rockwell, let me tell you something. I mean, he is probably one of the best. You know what I'm saying? I got to give him that. I mean, he gets in there. He looks excited when he's DJing. He's cutting it up.
Yeah,
you know
he
what I'm
has
saying?
a lot of energy.
Yeah, he's very active. You know what I'm saying? He's like 62 years old, 63 years old.
I mean, the windows were like foggy.
Yeah, I mean,
ass shaking. And
weaves were being sweat out.
yeah, there was some butt cheek clapping. There was a lot of titty shaking, everything.
Oh, man. No, that was a great party. And once again, if you guys can go there. And this guy who used to own the rooftop, you know what I'm saying? And also does Ruckus, I think, right?
Yeah, Rucker.
He does the Rucker
tournament, yeah.
He does the Rucker tournament. So if you get a chance, make sure you get there. Thank you for the new like. And that goes to CC Jackson. Thank you, CC Jackson. Yep, and Dana, I know it was the bomb. Absolutely. It was the joint. That was the Cat's Meow. So I had a good time with that. Other than that, this past week has been busy for the CPR stuff. You know, thank God for that. CPR is back on track. New York City is open for business, y'all.
Yo.
If you did not know, the mask mandate has been rescinded. Vaccination to get in the restaurants has been rescinded. You can go into a restaurant for now. And listen, get it in while you can get it in, because it might come back, right? So
they're going to invent a way for it to come back.
So any place that you haven't been, that you might have been turned away from at this stage in the game, they're not asking for vaccine cards. Some places still are, but for the most part, everybody's just trying to get that money right now. You know what I'm saying? To get that going. So big shout out to New York. Big shout out, Kev definitely is the best, and Renee said that, and she's absolutely right. And that's coming from me as a DJ, that you just got to give it up to some people. You know what I'm saying? And Kev, if I had to go on behind Kev, I wouldn't want to.
You would suffer.
Yeah, it'd be a bad night for the kid.
Boo.
Yeah, boo. Boo.
And Kev is also the DJ for the Art of Rap tour.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's the official DJ. So
when
they're out on tour, Kev is the one that plays all the music.
Yeah, Kev plays the music, and he gets them going.
He gets it. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what? You know what's so crazy? I don't even know if it's the actual records that he plays, but he looks so enthusiastic when he plays.
Yeah, he's very energetic.
He's like,
yeah, he's very energetic. I mean, really,
like he's bugging. You know what I'm saying? So I watch him and I get excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, go ahead, Kevin Carson.
No, he's very energetic.
That's dope. So big shout out to my man Kevin.
There you go.
I want to give him that. So we probably should get into this Jessie Smolett thing.
Before we do that.
Yeah, go ahead.
First and foremost, I'd like to personally thank everybody for joining the broadcast. We appreciate you for being here. First and foremost, while you're here, just like the page, because we got a lot to talk about. We want you to get involved, and we want to hear from you. So like the page when you come in, and share it, and subscribe. That's all I have to say. But before we could start, let's talk about this gas situation, though.
Holy shit.
Let's talk about this gas situation. Now, I don't have a car.
Go ahead, talk about it, Robbie.
But
speak on it.
No, I don't have a car, but I'm saying, I think these gas prices are outrageous, bro. I think they're projecting it to be almost $10 a gallon by the end of the summer. I don't know. What do you think?
I don't think it's going to get there, but I think that clearly for what is happening, gas prices definitely are going to be going up under the circumstances with this whole Ukraine-Russia oil shit.
Oh, my goodness.
That's happening.
Oh, my God.
So and there's been a couple of polls that's done, and seems like some people they're okay with paying higher gas because it's since the U.S. has started these sanctions and cutting Russia off.
Yes.
So people are okay. It seems like people are okay with paying the higher gas, but it's like, how high
Well, I mean, higher gas affects everything. Food.
Of course. Yeah.
You know, what we wear, how we wear it, where we go, what we do. Everything is built around oil. Everything. So I'm just wondering.
But I think that here's my thing is like, why would we be buying oil from Russia in the first place? Because we have more than enough, not only here, but, you know, there's down in Venezuela. So there's
Canada.
There's Canada. Right?
You know, this place wants to get oil from.
Canada is like actually, I got a good friend of mine, actually Chris Knight, who tunes in.
Yeah.
She's in that business.
Ah, okay.
Right. So there's a lot of oil there. So there's no reason.
So here's the deal.
There's no reason why.
What you're looking at is capitalism gone bad.
Of course.
Right. So once the Iron Curtain fell, then we went over there and we started doing business with Russia. There's McDonald's in Russia and Starbucks.
All of that.
A lot of American companies are in Russia.
That is true.
So I guess in par with that, they said, okay, we're going to let American companies into Russia. Let's do an oil deal. So we did the oil deal, and now it has come back to bite us on the ass.
Well, I think also, too, when we had that whole OPEC situation in the 70s.
I remember that, yes.
Hey, Casey, hold on for 1 second. Casey said, who is Charles Smith? Oh, you're trying to donate. Okay, yes, Charles Smith is me. You're in the right place. Thank you, Casey.
My name is?
Yeah.
My name is Charles Smith.
That is Casey, that's me. And thank you for the donation. Let me know if it goes through. Yeah, so.
My name is what?
Yes,
My
I
name
am
is
Charles
who?
Smith for sure.
Charles
now everybody
Smith.
knows. Oh, boy.
Government name.
Right, you all
Put
thought
your
I was
governments.
rock logic, huh?
What?
Well,
My
I was
name
born
is
normal too. Right? So that was, yeah. Okay, his name is Juicy, not Jesse. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
What is this? What is this? Oh, these are Cash App quotes?
Nah, this is my friend Jackie. She said it's JuicyJesse. Jesse.
Jesse.
My man is Juicy.
He's Juicy Jesse.
Venezuela off now. Oh, Venezuela oil now. Yeah, we need that in our lives. You know what I'm saying?
I think there was,
and their economy needs it too.
Oh, absolutely. Let's see, back,
and we're willing on giving it to them.
Oh, back when Hugo Chavez was in power there.
We'll trade one devil for the next.
Yeah.
No, really. Okay.
But I think that there was some embargo put on Venezuela with oil. So it's like they need to get rid of that. And
yeah, they had a lot of corruption. I know that, but
Still
I don't
do.
know. Yeah, but every country does, even this one.
Yeah, let's be real.
Yes,
right?
True.
How the fuck are we the corruption police? You know what I'm saying? You know, we got corruption all day,
all night. They don't sleep with the corruption, do they?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to look at gas prices. They're going to shoot up ridiculously. I mean, if you've noticed, here's the problem with oil. If you guys didn't know, right? Everything you almost touch is made of oil, right? Plastic comes from oil, right? Tires come from oil. And when I say plastic, I mean whatever's on your refrigerator. If you have a plastic refrigerator, plastic comes from oil, straight up.
Like Tupperware plastic?
Plastic comes from oil. It all comes from oil. There's a list of things, actually, because I worked at a refinery teaching CPR where they had coal, and the guy gave me a list of things that are made with oil.
Whoa.
And basically, I mean, these cameras are made from oil, right? So if the oil price goes up, everything's going to go up. The packaging on your meat is made from oil. You know what I'm saying? So everything goes up. And then I don't know if you've noticed, but chicken is high as a motherfucker.
Oh my God!
Exactly, yes.
They talking about bacon now. This is ridiculous. Eggs.
Thank you, Casey. I have a question in the chat room.
Okay.
How much are y'all paying for fucking chicken? I want to know. Have you gone to the grocery store and seen some wild shit happen? I want to know. How much are you paying for chicken in the chat room?
Not just chicken, my
and,
God.
and a matter of fact, for food, how much for eggs? How much for steak? How much are you paying? Let me know the highest price shit that you saw. That was ridiculous.
To be fair,
okay.
When COVID started, like about 2 months into COVID, it was crazy.
Yeah, they started raising
the price. It was crazy.
Because there was a run on the stores.
Crazy.
That's why. Everybody was going to the store, buying it out. It was crazy. They didn't realize it would be a supply chain shortage, too. And another question is, for drivers, at what price point would it be for you to say, I'm riding a fucking bike? Like, I'm getting on a bike. I'm just going to go and take my bike and just go wherever I got to go with it.
Mandy said $20 is a normal price for chicken wings, for a 10-pack of chicken wings in Australia.
Well, they get paid more.
Yeah, so you'll make more money. Let's just call it what it is.
Yeah, they get paid more.
She said $9.99 for a full barbecue chicken.
Whoa.
Yeah, so what were you just saying? You're just saying something there.
No, I said, what is the price point for drivers that you would just say, you know what?
I'm riding a bike.
I'm riding a bike. That's it. I'm done. What is your price point?
If it hits $7 a gallon, I'm on a bike. I'm gonna get me one of those electric bikes, and I'm gonna go to sit on an electric bike. You know what I'm saying? Because I already have a bicycle. You know what I'm saying? $7. I'm breaking out my bike. I got a massive bicycle too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to ride my bike around Queens.
There you go.
Right? And if I have to go to Manhattan, then I'm going to unplug my electric bike and I'm going to put my mannequins on my back. Right? I'm gonna
you mean for the driving lanes? What is that? What is it called?
No, I won't have to because I'm going to be on my bike. But because I'm going to work, I'm going to have my mannequins on my back because I got to carry shit.
Right.
Or I'll strap it to on the back of my electric cart. Because once that shit hits $7 a gallon, that means you're paying almost $200 to fill your tank.
That's crazy, though.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm not fucking with that. That's ridiculous. And here's the deal. I don't know if you'll remember, right? During COVID, you remember gas prices were down because no one was driving?
Well,
that's true.
But see, go ahead, finish.
But supply and demand, right? Mm-hmm. It's all about supply and demand.
But see, back during COVID, when the gas prices was done, nobody was out.
Right. They were all sheltering in place.
Do you remember the people that sell oil and that have oil? They were like, "We're poor. Right. We're not getting any money." Remember that?
And also, the oil market bottomed out. It crashed.
Yeah, it crashed because no one was driving. Guess what, y'all? You want these prices to go down? Stop fucking driving.
Yup.
Right? That's a testament
Bottom line
to what happens if you stop driving.
Right.
Supply and demand. It's a very simple math.
That's it.
We are demanding the shit, they are supplying the shit, and they're elevating the prices. The day, half of us stop driving, guess what? Them prices are going down. That's for sure. Renee said, I would just drive to work and suspend all activities. Well, she's like, I ain't going to have no fucking fun.
Wow.
Right? That's what she's going to do. She's not going to have any fun.
You got to stay at the local bar. You just walk there. Just get a drink.
You got to live it up. You got to live it up.
Friday
Let me see
night.
what's going on here. Okay, in the chat room. All right, Crystal's like, facts. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So, Karen says, no bike for me. I'd ride a horse.
Hey.
Okay. Alrighty then.
I think she's trying to say she lives on a mountain. I think that's what she's trying to say. Crystal says, we need to pull together and really do this shit. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Let the people revolt.
We got to revolt. You want to cause economic change? You want to cause economic change? Stop fucking driving.
Yep.
And then your shit's going to go down. And you know what? You won't even go back to driving after you ride that bike for a while.
Yeah, your legs are going to be like Tina Turner. Woo,
like,
rolling.
I'm feeling good. Rolling down the river.
Rolling on the river. Do, 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 do. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of the deal. So that's what would happen, right?
But I mean,
so I want to kind of... There goes Rocky D. Pull up a chair, Rock. Rocky D's in the house. Rocky made it into the house. All right, that's it.
Hey, baby.
So, yeah, we really need to pull together and do this thing. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of where we stand.
There we go.
And we have another like, and the share goes to Casey has liked the stream. Thank you very much, Casey.
Hey, Casey.
And as you can see, guys, hit the button, like the stream. We can see it on the screen, right? Everybody can see on the screen what's going on. So, you can do that. And let me see. Venezuela, a power move on oil. I can foo at home. What is that? Renee, what is that? I can foo at home. I can have F you. I can have F you at home. Let me.
I think it says I have flu at home.
I don't know what she's saying. What is she saying?
I said I can have fun at home.
Fun.
Make fun. Oh, okay, fun. Yeah, you got to put the N on that, baby.
I can't see that.
Casey donated $25, y'all.
Thank you, Casey.
Exactly. Come on, y'all.
Come on, keep it up.
We
Come
need
on.
donations.
We need donations.
We need donations. That's what I'm
the
talking about.
The strawberries don't pick themselves.
You know what I'm saying? We need donations, please. And you can see it actually works. She did Cash App. Casey did Cash App.
You
and
can't
the money
see it on
went
the
in.
screen?
She just put it up on the screen. That's when you have to super chat. But I think I can do something to connect that. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank you. Oh, she was trying to say fun.
Fun.
There you go. Casey corrected. Yeah. Crystal's like, she's saying fun. Yeah, you can have fun at home, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we have fun at home. You know what I'm saying? We do
You can have fun at home.
Yeah, you can totally do that. Let me just get this situated right
Wait,
here.
get Rocky in the shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
What's going on?
Yeah, I got Rock. I got the Rock roller. I got him. Let me see if I got the right person. No, you went the wrong way.
Gotta come this way.
No, you didn't. Keep going. All right, cool.
There you go.
There you go. All right, good. All right. Yeah, there you go. All right. So now we got Rocky D in the house. Rocky D in the house. Rocky, what's going on, Rock?
Everything is good, man. Good week. I can't hear myself.
Put him on. Is he up?
He's on now.
It was a good week. It was definitely a good week. Busy week. Busy work. We got news from Puerto Rico. We Hector Camacho. I don't know if anybody heard he was murdered.
We talked about it. Let's go
yeah,
into
I did
it.
that already.
Yeah, we did.
No, but you're the boxing person.
You're the boxing guy.
So give us the full.
Talk about the Camacho thing. And then after that, we're going to get into the Juicy Smollett thing, which is really funny.
Juicy
Well, it was
Jesse.
actually seven guys.
Oh, seven.
So it was seven of them, right? So I think they caught three in Florida jail. Two of them are dead.
Whoa.
Damn.
One was caught and one was missing, but the other one got caught.
Whoa.
All right. Now,
You talking about crimes within crimes.
well, basically, like I said, sometimes, with celebrities, the way I see it, some of the celebrities that want to be out there, you know who you are. You got a big name. You got a powerful name.
Yes.
Why are you trying to be ghetto in the hood?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, rappers. I would say rappers. I love the business, but rappers are the same nonsense. Like ODB.
Yes.
He got caught in the projects. Who walks? I don't care who you are. There are no rules in the projects.
Yeah, wolves out there. They're the wolves.
If you broke, and somebody else could, because you came from the project, or walk into that building with mad chains and think that broke dude ain't gonna grab your ass and put it.
Look, in these streets, you're either the wolf or the sheep.
Basically.
Okay,
That's it. But let's go back to the Camacho thing. When it comes to Camacho, I found out, my father gave me a scoop. With the Cotto situation is that Hector Camacho's grandson is now 11-0 with 10 knockouts.
Whoa!
Okay, yeah.
Wow. So the family name is going to continue.
Oh, that's great.
So it's amazing. He's going to Las Vegas for his first big fight. Me personally, I can't wait till he comes to New York because I work in the business.
That's right.
In New York, so as a matter of fact, on the 19th. We're going to have Balanga and Alexander, two top Puerto Rican fighters, young kids coming up. They'll be fighting at the Garden. And then you got the female.
Okay, let's talk about it.
She, Amanda Serrano.
Nice.
She's going to be making the first $1 million check.
Ooh, where's she from?
And she family's from Puerto Rico.
Nice.
She from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn representing. Brooklyn.
She's on fire with that. But the boxing is getting big again.
All right.
I'm happy to say, but as for, I missed this. Why do I feel like there's more space here?
Because you're sitting closer to Gary, and Gary's up on the wall
and
right
you're
now.
on the other side. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Rocky D's in the house.
Rocky D.
Thank you.
So I'm going to get into this Jessie Smolett thing.
All right, let's do it.
Juicy, right? Because we saw some stuff.
So
right?
you want to go into it? You want to do a lead up into it?
I mean, so you do the lead up. Go ahead, go.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. All right. So if anyone out there is new to this story, Jessie Smolett is an actor. He played in a hit show called what is this called?
Empire.
Empire, right? He played Lucius Fox's son, or not Lucius something.
Lucius Lyon's son.
Lion, right? He was a lion. That's right. Yeah. And I believe in the show he was openly gay.
Yes.
And it turns out, well, I know that there was some contract negotiations, and he wanted to get more money. Around the time of this incident, and apparently he was in. Was he in New York and flew to Chicago?
No, he was in Chicago already.
No, but he flew from somewhere, got into Chicago, went to his room. decided he wanted to get something to eat, walked to Subway in like negative 30-degree weather. He alleges that he was accosted by 2 white men who put a rope around his neck and doused him with some liquid and called him the N-word. And apparently, it turns out the 2 bodyguards or the trainers from Nigeria that were his, and I guess they trained him or whatever. Apparently, when the cops questioned them, they told the cops that it was a setup. It wasn't a real incident. So there was a big investigation, and apparently he went to trial. He didn't go to jail. They told him to do community service, so he did that. But the trial ended up being that he is now sentenced to 150 months. He was reprimanded by the judge. He has to pay a $225,000 fine. And some other damages. I think it's like $112,000. So so the judge pretty much, came to his decision, and he weighed in a lot of different factors. One being that he lied, and they took into that consideration, and he misled the public. Yes, really misled them. So he, while Juicy was, being reprimanded by the judge asked him if he wanted to make a statement, and he did so.
And you know what? Guess what I have?
If anybody in the chat can, they want to correct me, please do so. But this is what I got. This is my summary.
Big shout out to my man Anthony Wright. He's in the building.
Hey, John.
She's there. Tell her come in. Tell her say hello. Yeah. Hey, folks, dude definitely had an R. Kelly moment. He definitely did. Guys, I actually have the video, right, of Juicy, falling apart. It's so crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually going to play the video. I'm actually going to play it. He's screaming, "I'm not suicidal," like he's bugging.
Well, he says if anything happens to him, he doesn't want to be Epstein.
Yeah. I got to show it. All right, so right now, guys, I'm going to play the Juicy. It's about 5 minutes long. You got to check this out. This shit is absolutely crazy.
All right, let's do the recap afterwards.
I'm sentencing you to 30 months felony probation, and the probation is going to be to this court.
I am not suicidal, and I am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
You are convicted of a Class 4 felony. It's presumptively probationable, but we have some real serious aggravating factors here. Your premeditation, which I've described. The pain you've caused to real victims of hate crimes, which I've described. The damage you've done to the city of Chicago, I've heard. It's been talked about. I'm mindful of the city's request for restitution, and if I'm going to fashion that, consider that request, I have to fashion the sentence accordingly. And above all, the capper of all cappers, your performance on the witness stand. This could only be described as pure perjury. You got on the witness stand, you didn't have to, you did, you certainly have a right to, but you committed hour upon hour upon hour of pure perjury. And I find all those to be ample factors. If this court were to decide that the things you did, that any kind of probationary sentence would deprecate the seriousness of the offense and you need to go to the penitentiary, the record is clear and it would support it. But I'm looking at everything in its totality. And I agree. It's told to me today, you can't judge everybody by one bad thing they've done in their life. I don't know if it's the only bad thing, but it's the only bad thing that I'm concerned about now. And that you do have quite a record of real community service and quite a record of attaching with people. There is a lot of mitigation in this case as well. And I'm mindful of the pleas of mercy, particularly from people that are in the arena of dealing with social justice issues, that are fighting, seriously fighting, not playing around, not doing games like you are doing, but seriously fighting for matters involving hate crimes of all sorts. And they're asking you for mercy as well. So I'm trying to consider who you are as a person, how you got here, how somehow you strayed away from your family values, you let that dark, narcissistic, selfish, and arrogant side come out, and you persisted with it for years on this case. I'm fashioning the following sentence, and here's your sentence. I'm sentencing you to 30 months felony probation, and the probation is going to be to this court. You're going to be allowed to travel wherever you want. You do not have to live in the state of Illinois. You can report by phone. I know that if you're going to try to make a living and do some of the things you do, you may have to go to other places, New York and Los Angeles. You can do those things. You will pay restitution to the city of Chicago in the amount of $120,106. You are fined $25,000, which is the maximum fine. And you will spend the first 150 days of your sentence in the Cook County Jail. And that will start today, right here, right now. Mr. Smolett, though the jury found you guilty and I've sentenced you as I have, you have the right to appeal the findings and rulings of the court or ask your sentence be modified. To do those things, you need to file a notice of appeal in writing within 30 days. You may also file a motion to modify your sentence, which would have to be filed in writing within 30 days. Anything not stated in those filings are waived for purposes of appeal. You cannot afford lawyers or transcripts. They would be provided free of charge. Do you have any questions?
No, I would just like to say to Your Honor that I am not suicidal. That's what I was trying to say.
Okay.
I am not suicidal.
Okay.
I am not suicidal. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal. If I did this, then it means that I stuck my fist in the fears of Black Americans in this country for over 400 years and the fears of the LGBTQ community. Your Honor, I respect you and I respect the jury, but I did not do this. And I am not suicidal. And if anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it to myself. And you must all know that. I respect you, Your Honor. I respect your decision. Jail time. I am not suicidal.
Okay. Mr. Boucher, let me inquire, are there any post-sentencing motions you care to present right now?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Ms. Widow.
The defense would wish to present a motion to reconsider sentence and file it in stanter.
Right. It is timely filed.
Thank you, Judge.
And let me say, I've obviously considered the sentence at great length, and it's timely filed, so it's preserved for purposes of appeal. Motion to reconsider sentence is respectfully denied.
I am not suicidal.
Stop laughing about black.
I am not suicidal, and I am innocent. I could have said that I was guilty a long time ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, here it is, the most listened to radio show on the planet. Even the other stations are tuned in too.
The real discussion can't be silenced. Perspective of yours, one night, me Hector, me people, the conversation, and Q Nation.
And we are back, and that was really crazy.
Can I say something real quick? He said, I'm not suicidal. I would have said that I did it a long time ago. What it was is he was trying to get away with it first.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
You're not trying to get away with it. Of course, you're not going to say nothing. You're trying to get away with it.
This is crazy.
Yeah, he caught it. I mean, his whole logic for saying that is he's trying to say that if anything happens to him in jail, he didn't kill himself.
Oh.
That's what he's trying to say. That's what he's saying. Okay. He's saying, listen, first of all, he committed such a crime against the state, the correction officers would probably do something to him.
That's right.
Right? Okay. So he's concerned about that.
Yeah.
The inmates might do something to him. Right? So he's concerned about that. I don't think he's concerned about everything the inmates might do to him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, due to the fact of the nature of his sexuality, you know what I'm saying? I guess what the inmates might do to him, he might
enjoy.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, he might have a good time. I'm just saying, this nigga might run the motherfucking jail with his ass. You know what I'm saying? My man be like, listen, Knuckle, you better come in here with that commissary, nigga, if you want some of this juicy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he might be like that.
Yeah, he I like the fact you came up with that so fast.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you want some of this juicy, nigga, you better come up in here and you better recognize the real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too sure he's gonna be too, if you're heterosexual, you scared the shit of that. You know, oh my God. Juicy's already been broken in, so he don't really give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If, he'd be like, give me that commissary, nigga, if you want some of this. He'd be putting niggas on a schedule. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, nigga, coming next Tuesday. Nigga, we want a gangbang. I want a pack of cigarettes from all you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Juicy got the juice.
Do they still do that with the cigarettes and all that?
I mean, I don't know. I haven't been to jail ever. So everything I'm saying is from a movie. You know what I'm saying? It's strictly from what I saw in movies. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I spent the night in the Tombs one time. That's the worst thing that happened to me. Yeah, I did. And then in Tombs, them niggas was throwing around one cigarette. That shit was crazy. They were throwing the cigarette from cell to cell. Like, I was like, what the fuck is this? They were like, yo, let me get a toke, man. And they flick it to the next cell, and then he give it back to the original guy. That shit was crazy in the Tombs. I hated the Tombs. But yeah, I'm just saying, Casey said, wow, yes, exactly.
Can't do it?
Well, I think I recorded you guys talking over.
Casey says, peace, DJ Jazzy. Oh, my man, Jazzy G. I love Jazzy G. Jazzy G.
Really?
Augusto, salute. My man, Jazzy G's in the building. What's up, Jazzy? Sorry.
To only the best internet radio station in the world.
No, heard that?
The universe.
Global Media Radio.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I hit the wrong button, but you know it's the right button. Fuck it.
It is the right button.
There's nothing wrong.
There you go.
There. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the deal. Yeah, go ahead.
No, what's the comments? Anybody?
I mean, in the comments, I think Casey didn't know about what actually happened to him, and Casey, what happened? Is it Crystal? Crystal said Rittenhouse killed people and got no time. Absolutely,
right.
You know, but
my question is
the problem is
what's his past like, or is there like a?
He's an actor.
That's it.
Yeah, he's an all he did was
he did the whole thing.
Yeah, he tried to boost his career by staging that he had been victimized of a gay hate crime by two white men, right? And it wasn't two white men; it was two black guys. He said that they were wearing MAGA hats and the whole shit and everything.
Right.
And he staged this thing. And then because he did it, right, it started out, I think, as a small lie, but then it grew once the police got involved. And then he had to stick to the story. And then after that, it started to unravel. So he's going to jail technically for fraud.
Basically.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right? Because once the police got involved, you have to understand something. The LGBTQ community, the alphabet people, right? Once they get on it, they're like, yeah, right? So everybody was bugging. Yeah, that's fucked up what they did. And then he lied.
And that cost resources for police.
Correct.
That's taxpayer money.
Over $150,000, right, went out to try to find his perpetrators. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he's doing the time. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's doing the time. He's doing the time because he lied, right? So that was the deal. You know, so that was crazy. So I do admire the fact though that he realized his situation. He's going to jail and somebody's going to want to fucking kill him.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'm not suicidal.
Yes.
You know, I heard that shit in the morning. I heard somebody screaming, I'm not suicidal. I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that was juicy. Hold on. Yes, Casey. Not only is he an idiot, he's a fucking idiot. My man Jason Ortiz is in the building. What's up, Jason? Oh, sorry, I hit the wrong shit.
Oh my goodness.
No, I gotta go to.
You need more sound effects. You know that, right?
No, I gotta go to the other bank. I'm sorry, there.
Give yourself the buzzer.
Right.
Nope, that ain't it.
Sorry, that ain't the buzzer.
You need a buzzer. That is not the buzzer.
But that's kind of cool though. Hey,
you know what I'm saying? There you go. Right, stick a fork in him. He's done.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, Jazzy G. At Jazzy G, he's fucking done. B. You know what I'm saying? And when he gets to jail, they're gonna stick more than a fork in him. That's for sure.
Whoa.
Pause.
Pause.
He's gonna get that work.
Wow.
So that was, and I wanted to play that for y'all. That whole Juicy thing. There's another video that I'm trying to play. I don't know if were you able to record it?
I think when I recorded it, you guys were talking about Juicy, and I don't think it translated well. Yeah, because when I record, you can hear everything. So
hey, Gary, you want to try to record that video for Rocky? And I'll try not to talk about Juicy because he can't.
You can't send it, right? You can't send it.
Nah, because it's stuck in that thing.
It's in Facebook Messenger.
Wait, can you send it to me in Facebook Messenger? No, it's not going to work. Can you send it to me? No, it won't work. I promise you it won't work. Yeah, it's I don't know, maybe that. All right, play it. Let me see. All right, I'm going to try to hold this thing up, y'all. You got to see what we saw on Facebook.
Okay.
All right, here it goes. All right, hold on. So, wait, I need a setup. Wait, pause it. No, not yet. Hold on, pause it. Okay.
Go back to the beginning.
Oh, wait, big shout out to Inf Grizzy. Inf Grizzy, what's up? Yo, Casey, tell me what is or who is Inf Grizzy so we can talk about it. Big shout out to Inf Grizzy. and his recording career is over. Absolutely.
Wow.
He's done.
Oh, so he did something similar to Juicy?
No, not Inf Grizzy. I think he's talking about somebody else. It's just in the thing. Tell me about Inf Grizzy so I can know. Oh, get ready to play it.
Ready?
So here's the deal. This kid, right, this grandson, actually abused his grandmother. Actually kind of hits the grandmother. Or
Pause it. Pause it.
What are you doing?
I can't pause it.
Pause it and rewind.
And drag it back.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, you ready? Hold to the camera. All right, and go.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he kicked up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Watch your headphones, y'all.
Oh, no.
Better text it. Keep watching. Guess what? He's actually knuckling it up with his grandmother.
And they're just watching him do that.
Yeah. I want to see who's filming.
Why are they filming this?
Don't turn your head, Rocky. Stay forward.
I think it's Gary.
Oh, your headphones are off, Gary.
What are we listening to? So I don't know how old this little boy is.
He's old enough to know better.
But he is beating up his grandmother, guys.
Wait, is it really sure? Come back up.
He is beating up his grandmother, and someone is filming this.
No. I mean, the other kids are like, I don't know. She got a pot in her hand, and they hit the grandmother in the foot.
Are they hitting the boy or trying to? They're not even trying to get this little boy off this.
No. They hit the grandmother with the pot.
Yo, okay. You know what?
This is why I got taken off of Facebook.
Oh, on your?
Because I had to respond to this shit.
Oh, I see.
This shit got me tight.
Oh, you didn't report it.
I had a
very
wow. Ellie says, "Wow."
Are these kids jumping grandma?
I don't know, but you know what? They broke it off.
All right, cool. You got it. So here's the deal.
2 cars, an ambulance and a police car. One for me for killing his ass, and the ambulance for the kid.
Yeah.
You know what? I think it's sad too.
His ass would have been fucking dead. First of all, if that was my mother,
yeah,
right?
I know your mother.
And he did that. Listen, my niece did something to my mother one time that I didn't appreciate, and it wasn't even half as bad as that shit. And I took her out to the park, and I think she might have been maybe 10 or 11 years old. And I fucked her shit up. I ain't even going front. I was like, you did what to my mother? What? You know what I'm saying? So, first of all, that mother, those are grandkids. So where are the kids?
Right, that is my thing.
Where's the son or the parent of the grandchild?
Exactly.
Right? That's allowing this to happen. So what kind of shit is that? Listen, that shit happened. Oh my God, my niece caught it bad. Like she caught it like a man. You know what I'm saying? She never said that shit to my mother ever again when she said it. She just said some
I want
shit.
everybody to respond to this. I want y'all to respond to this. This is how pissed off I was.
Jason's like this. Jason's like, that is beyond disturbing. It absolutely is.
Yes.
Renee says, oh my God, someone recorded that and didn't hit the boy.
They didn't do anything.
Thank you.
That's a bit much to watch. Jeez, exactly. Filming, yes. Someone was actually filming it.
Yes.
Which I'm going to think that it was another adolescent in the room that was filming it. That was actually filming it at that time.
That is a damn shame.
Yeah, electric. Yeah, that was crazy. Get the switch or the extension cord out.
No,
That's
they
right.
need more than that.
Yeah.
Very telling story of the entire family. That's what Jason Ortiz says. And you're right. It's a very telling story of what the family's about. Hospitals are mandatory. You're absolutely right. Hospitals would be mandatory in that situation. The parent is the problem.
I blame the parent.
Yes.
Absolutely, we're the parents.
We're the parents.
That's right. It is disgusting. Crystal says he needs his ass beat like a motherfucker.
Okay, now that's what I said on Facebook. And guess on Facebook they want to show this shit, but what I said was I would beat that ass. Boom. That's 24
That's
hours.
called child abuse.
My man Tone says a lot of slow singing and flower bringing.
Yep.
That sounds like a funeral to me.
Yep. What you think all the guns is for?
My man Jazzy G says, "Get the switch." Exactly, and bust his ass.
You need a switch.
Let me tell you, switch blade. How about that?
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's just, you know what? Basically, it is sad.
You know that kind of brings me to something that I want to talk about.
When the grandparents get caught like that by
you know what? I think it happens more than you think.
Yeah, I should hope not.
I think it happens.
I gotta
more
tell
than
you,
you think.
It happened in my house because my grandmother would have whooped our ass.
I think it happens more than you
my
think.
father would have killed me.
I would have been dead. I'd have been dead.
Right? My father would have killed me. Like, first of all, that video never should have been posted. That number one. That video is elder abuse. Yeah. That's number one. Two, the authorities should be called.
Yep,
absolutely.
Because
immediately,
apparently, this elderly woman is being abused. And I'm going to say this, by her entire fucking family.
Yeah, true that.
Right? If that's what's going on, ain't nobody dealt with that shit? And they filmed it and put it on Facebook?
Yeah, I don't
What are you,
understand.
fucking crazy?
Did they do it on purpose to put it on Facebook?
You know what? That's just embarrassing. That's just how do you say? That's just downgrading your whole family.
Yeah, I mean, come on now.
That when you see a grandparent, when the grandmother walks into a room, the room stops.
Yes,
it's like everybody bows down.
I was just gonna see.
Here she comes. Oh my God! Here comes Grandma.
Well, I gotta tell you, the chickens do come home to roost. Somehow, our kids are a reflection of us in a certain way, and I think her children were, they brought up kids that didn't respect the parents and definitely didn't respect the grandma. So I think it's a 360-degree karmic event right there. The grandmother didn't raise her kids right, and therefore she got her fruit of the labor that she put into her kids.
I hear what you're saying,
I'm
but
sorry.
but
I'm not even mad with that concept.
But to Rocky's point, we grew up in an era, at least, grandma was untouchable, right?
Yeah, thank you.
You could fight with mom, you could fight with dad, but grandma and granddad was untouchable.
Yeah, we live in a different time now.
When anybody says something disrespectful to grandma, cousins and aunts and people just came out of under the covers somewhere, whooped your ass.
Exactly.
Jazzy G said, whip the parents' ass. That's right.
Right.
Thank you.
Whip the parents' ass. That shit is crazy.
You could get away.
And I just want to say, I want to tell you guys a personal story that happened to me in Harlem the other night. But go ahead, keep going. I'm going to bring it up. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about that.
Like, you could say something about somebody's mother, and more times than not, you want to fight. Or you say someone about somebody's father, more times than not, they want to fight. But the grandma, granddad, that's an ass whip. That's off limits. Grandparents was off limits. That's the era that we.
I'm gonna give you a cliffhanger. I'm gonna give you a cliffhanger in the chat room. I almost got carjacked in Harlem.
That's funny.
We're gonna talk about it in a minute. Go, keep going. Go.
So all I was just saying was, our grandparents, that was off limits. Like you couldn't.
Right.
You couldn't say anything bad. Like that was instant ass whipping, right? Because our grandparents, they were on the pedestal.
That's true.
They were on the pedestal.
They still are. That never changed with me. They still are. They still are. At the
We're
end
from
of
a
the
different
day,
era, though.
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's supposed to be.
But there's something wrong with these kids. There's something wrong with these kids. I gotta tell you, I think there's something wrong with these kids.
These motherfuckers, man.
Well,
Rock said these motherfuckers.
Well, I mean, simply put, you can't put your hand on them anymore without going to jail. You can't even scold them like the way we used to be scolded without going to jail.
How do you and Samantha feel about the kids?
Fuck them kids.
Fuck those kids.
That's a joke between my daughter and Rock.
Fuck those kids.
But as you know, when we were growing up, we would get beat by our parents or even our neighbor. Now, you can't beat me. I'm going to call the cops.
Yeah, you can't even touch them.
Remember back in the days when company came over and everybody was so happy to see, oh my God, somebody's coming. Look, open the door. Come on in.
Right.
Now it's more like boom, boom, shh, shh.
Right.
Who's coming? I'm like, yo, chill, man.
Yeah, Cynthia said, we are raised from the era I brought you into this world and I'll take you out. There you go. She ain't lying about that shit. Exactly.
Absolutely.
Renee said they're missing the mom, that said, I brought you into this world to tell you exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you what my mother said, right? I did some shit, and I was about 16, right? And my mother said to me, she said, listen, nigga, I can still have an abortion.
Is that the time she came at you with a knife?
Nah, that was another time.
Damn.
And I had to absorb that shit. I'm like, is she gonna abort me at 16? You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
My mother was very creative with her shit.
I like that.
Yeah, she said, nigga, I could still have a fucking abortion.
Oh my God.
I was like, wow.
Alrighty then.
16 years later, she's ready to take me out.
Yeah.
So the other night, what was crazy, right? So I was driving through Harlem. Right, so this is what happened, right? So I'm driving through Harlem. I'm over by like 122nd Street. I'm over by Mount Morris Presbyterian Church, which is right on Marcus Garvey on the park right there, right? So I pull up to the light, you know what I'm saying? And as I'm about to pull off, some guy runs up and starts banging on the trunk of the car, you know? And he's going, hey, stop, right? Now I have the passenger window down because I'm smoking a cigar, you know what I'm saying? So I look, and we're on a dark street. Now, if anybody knows anything about a carjacking, someone will approach you from the passenger side, and when your attention is turned there, the jacker is going to come in on the driver's side. You know what I'm saying? So I know the fucking mechanics. Yeah, the jokes, right? So he's like, hey, stop. So I keep going, right? And this jackass grabs onto the fucking door of the car, right?
Oh my God.
He grabs onto the door of the car.
Famous last words.
I make a right turn, right? Now I got kind of like wide open road and shit, right? And I'm dragging this motherfucker through the streets of Harlem. He's holding onto the door, right? And he's going, now I'm smoking a cigar while I'm dragging him, right? Because I'm not that excited, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, please, stop, please. And I said, let go of the fucking door, B. I'm like, what are you doing? I said, what are you doing? Let go of the door. No, please stop. So then apparently his shoe came off. And then now I'm dragging his feet through the streets of Harlem. And finally, I guess I wore them fucking heels out because that nigga let go of that door. And he went tumbling onto the side like, boom. And I drove off. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
oh my God.
God. That was the craziest shit on the planet.
I could imagine I'm trying to cross the street and I see a guy just flying with his feet dragging. You know, like what the hell?
Yeah. I'm like, my man. And the crazy thing is we're having a conversation while I'm dragging him.
That is insane.
Right? Like I'm driving, so I'm probably at about, like, it wasn't no crazy speed, but it was faster than human speed.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? So I might have been doing about 30. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to see a guy with like burnt feet just walking around looking for a shoe.
And I'm like, he did this to me, right? We were concerned though. We was like, you know what? I'd be the serial Harlem dragger,
right?
They'd be like, oh, a guy in a white Challenger just dragging niggas down the street. That's his deal. I had to drag this motherfucker. Fuck him. You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Right? You coming to because why are you banging on my car?
Right.
I'm vibing to my music. I'm chilling. I'm smoking my cigar. You banging on my car, and you. Now I know I didn't hit nothing. I know nothing happened.
He touched your car. He violated.
He started off wrong in the first place.
Exactly.
And then I drive off, and your dumb ass is gonna hold on to the door.
To the car, you stupid
and you
ass.
fucking think that's gonna make me stop? Dumb. Nah, nigga. I want to see what's gonna happen.
Right. Yeah. You spoil for the thrill now.
Correct. Here's the deal.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Exactly.
I would be doing the dying game. This little piggy went to the market.
Like,
oh my God.
He fell off. And I can't believe that I actually had a conversation
He didn't fall off. He just rolled.
He did. He couldn't take the speed. You know what I'm saying? Like I was doing increments of 10.
Oh my
20,
goodness.
30, 40.
Oh my God.
I'm like, when's he gonna let go? But we really had a conversation. Like I looked at the nigga and said, he's like, stop, please. I said, let go of the fucking door. The fuck you doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, and he just let go and rolled in the street.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you know, I don't give a fuck. I didn't go back to see what happened. I'm surprised he did one of them
Starsky and Hutch turns. Like,
yeah, if you would have held on, I'd have dragged his ass across the Triborough.
If I was driving, he would have asked out because I would have pressed the brakes and sped off.
Why'd you do that? There's no fun in that.
Yeah, it is.
You got to drag his ass. You know what I'm saying? If you step on the brakes, he can let go.
Sammy's nice. He just wants him to shake the car so he can let go.
Yeah, you're a nice guy.
No, not this guy.
No, hell no.
But this is a testament to where. No, I'm just saying. No, it's a testament to how the city is now like it's kind of like Gotham, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's kind of like Gotham,
Well,
right?
yeah, well, every time, remember one thing. Every time the spring is coming, people start losing their mind and start acting stupid.
I think too.
But it's even worse now.
Yeah, I think too. There's a big homeless problem out here now. There's a big mental health problem out here. There's a lot of drug use, mental health, and homeless problems all combined into one. And now everybody is roaming the streets, just
look at
unrestrained.
Well, within the last couple of months, look at how many people getting pushed in front of trains.
Oh my gosh.
That's insane.
Or hitting head with a hammer.
Yeah,
or having feces thrown and mushed in people's faces while they're sitting there waiting for the train. You don't know that story?
No.
I talk about it. Tell me about it, Robbie.
I don't know if I can tell it. You tell it. You tell it. I can't do it. I can't.
I know. There's another thing out where
I can't
they
do it.
The family with a bucket and they go quick. Grab it when it comes out. Then they pick it up and they squeeze it. And there's a pile of shit on it.
Ew, no.
All right, so here's the deal.
Yeah,
Right,
I can't tell it. I can't.
All right, this is to tell you the state that New York City is in right now. Right? He said he saw Batman. Yeah, I saw Batman.
We all did.
Yeah. Anita Stone says, call RuPaul.
Oh, my, okay.
Why would I call RuPaul?
You better work.
Anthony said a lot of unstable people out there now after COVID. That's the truth for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
The chat room definitely, they were, Jason was like, oh shit, and started laughing.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Casey said, peace to Gary DeLamar. Crystal said, oh my God. Yeah, oh my God, it was real. I was like, wow.
That's crazy.
Renee said,
You're a
thank you,
dragger.
okay. You're right. Thank you. I'm okay. Facebook cut you off. Is that what happened?
Right now?
Did they really?
No, we still on.
We still on? Yeah. Are we still on, right?
Yeah.
No, we still on. We still on Facebook, Sin.
Yeah.
Somebody's hacking the Facebook feed?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I love this. Anita's so crazy. She said drag race.
Oh my God.
Go on, see.
Call RuPaul drag race.
Rock Logic's drag race.
Okay, I like that.
Rock Logic's drag race.
Logic's drag race.
That's it. Rock Logic's drag
They
race.
attention out there
Oh
today.
shit, that
all
was
right?
crazy. I donated again. How much did you donate again, Casey? Casey donated again.
Oh, that's great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Casey.
Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Casey's a guy. He's very cool. He's up in New Hampshire.
Thank you, Casey.
And Casey,
Right.
We need more donations too.
well, he actually gave us the one-stop shop bags.
Oh.
Yeah, which are very cool. Casey, those bags come in very, very handy. So thank you so
Yeah,
much.
Gary just takes them all around the city, just promoting it. Yes. Go ahead, Gary.
We love it. They're dope bags.
He gave a bunch to Al.
So you want to talk about the story about the guy,
About the shit.
about the feces?
Oh yeah.
you
I'm
said
sorry,
that. Now you
because
said
I'm doing
pieces?
something because I have I'm gonna play this artist, Inf Grizzy. I'm gonna play his music video in a minute, and we'll get to that. But what happened was, in the situation, there was a lady that was sitting on the platform of the number 2 train up by 241st Street up in the Bronx, and she's not doing anything. She's just sitting there, right?
Jesus.
And this guy just walks up. Now I have no idea why anybody would be walking around with a pile of shit in a bag.
Oh, shit. no,
Right?
he didn't.
And he takes the pile of shit and he mushes it in her face
In her
and down
hair.
the back of her hair, everything. And then just walks off calmly. Just walked off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Now think about this for 1 minute, y'all.
I don't want to.
No. But yeah, I know. But let's really think about this, right? Oh, you donated 45. Thank you.
Nice.
Now let's really think
Your
about
gas
this.
money, sir.
Yes, for today. And by the way, y'all can donate, $5, $20, you know what I'm saying? You can go to money sign Boardwalk Podcast. And donate a 5, a 10.
A 1.
A little something, you know what I'm saying?
Just something to show
25 is
appreciation.
great, you know what I'm saying? Just,
Thank you so much.
it puts it's a lot to put the show
Helps
on, and
keeps us
I pay for it
going.
out of my pocket.
Yes.
But so this dude, just think about it. Here you are sitting, maybe looking at your phone, texting. You ain't bothering no fucking body. You chilling, and out of the blue, some dude just walks up to you and just mushes shit in your face. Or first of all, she couldn't even figure out what was going on because she didn't have no warning. So she went from being chilling to having shit in her face. Now she's got to get it out of her mouth and her eyes and everything, right? Because she probably went, oh, and then, you know what I'm saying? So it was really a crazy experience. It was nasty.
And feces usually have like diseases in
of course,
it too.
Yeah, E. coli,
all that shit,
right, and all that. And that was just a terrible thing. You know what I'm saying?
I would be scarred for the rest of my life.
It also has corn.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, the corn would have been the good part. Right? In all actuality. Go ahead, Gary. Take it over. I'm turning to your side of the table because I got to do some business.
I think that, so. With these crazy attacks that's been happening here in New York City, I think that these, I guess, crazy people, I think they do it to people that they can get away with.
Of course they can.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They do it to people that they can get that they know that they could,
the vulnerable.
Yeah, the vulnerable people, someone that's not going to fight back.
Well, it's like somebody who's robbing somebody. You stand there, wait for the right victim.
That's what I'm saying. Right. So I think they do it to people.
I can't.
They do it to who they know that they can get away with. Because if they did it to the wrong person, they'd wind up on the train track in front of the train getting run.
Yeah, I can tell you.
You got to figure that shit out.
If first you got to figure out what happened to you.
That's what I'm saying. You got to figure that shit out.
Right. Then you smell it.
And then you're like, what the fuck just happened? I can tell you this. That nigga would not have been walking away calmly.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? Because they had the video of him walking away like nothing happened.
That's nasty. I can't.
I mean, imagine. I would have to have therapy for the rest of my life.
You need therapy now.
Well, that's true, but then you want to layer it. Do that. I would be beyond therapy at this point.
I mean, I can remember one time, right? I was hanging out on over by the place where I buy my cigars on
Second Avenue. Was it Second?
No. I was over by my Queens joint, Roosevelt, Woodside, right? And there was this crazy white guy, right? And he's up the block and he's yelling all this nigga shit. He's like nigga, and fuck this nigga, and then
with the hard R.
Yeah, with the R. It wasn't nigga, it was nigger, right? The whole thing. And then he saw me and he stopped, and I looked at him like. That crazy motherfucker kept walking till he got to Roosevelt and made it right, and then I heard nigga, and I was like, there you go. Yeah, I was like, yeah,
absolutely.
You want some of this?
Crazy.
Like I got something for you, my man.
That is crazy.
Yeah. It was absolutely like out of control.
Well, you know what? Spring is coming up now. So is anything happening lately coming up here?
All I know is daylight savings time is happening soon.
Saturday.
Okay.
What do you guys think about it? Should
I don't think it should ever change.
Yeah.
I mean, we get used to the damn thing, like everybody else does.
Yeah.
Well, it's all about how dark and light it gets, really.
Well, certain states don't have daylight savings time.
Arizona don't.
Right.
I know Florida has. I guess they're looking to pass something where they can, I guess, stay like
Puerto Rico. When New Year's comes, Puerto Rico, everybody's on the phone at 11 o'clock trying to wish everybody in Puerto Rico a Happy New Year.
Right. Oh, okay.
Because it's an hour difference.
Right.
Because we're late, basically.
Oh, my God.
Right, yeah, we're behind.
We're behind them.
Also, I want to say maybe about 20 years ago, Congress had did something where they had moved the time. Because remember when we were growing up, at 4 o'clock, it was dark outside.
Yeah, in the wintertime.
They did
right?
that.
It was dark, right? Now it's not like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I guess they try to keep the light, I guess.
I thought it was done for like what was that? Industrial Revolution or something like that?
They also say safety.
Didn't it start in England?
I don't know where it started, but I know why they did it.
Why?
It started with the railroads.
Oh, to increase production?
No, because when they did the railroads, that was kind of the first time that people could actually travel faster than the speed of the sun.
Okay.
And the times were off because everybody was like on sort of a same kind of a time zone thing.
Okay, yeah.
And in order to adjust, the railroads created this daylight saving time thing.
That's new info.
Right.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Rock Logic's Fat Corner.
Yeah.
You got the Fat Corner, dude.
Yeah, they had to create time zones. They had to create the time zones to do that.
You know what it is?
But does that have anything to do with daylight savings?
Yes. That became part of it too.
You know why he knows about this? Because it's talking about the
he
trains.
was working on the railroad.
No, here's a train thing. He's got this thing with trains.
Okay, what is it?
Damn it, you saw the living room, right? You saw the living room?
Yeah, I love trains. I do.
You saw the living room for Christmas. I was like, oh, what the hell?
Okay.
Yeah, I had a giant train set up because I love trains. I'm just going. You guys keep talking. I'm just taking. There's this video that I want to play of this artist, so I'm just trying to get it together.
So, Robin.
Yes.
Question, my love. What's going on with your crib now? You're by yourself?
Oh, yeah. I'm an empty nester now. Empty nester.
Are you feeling bad and lonely? Or?
No, I am not, sir. That is quite the opposite. But you know what?
How is it?
I'm actually taking the time. I guess I'm going through some kind of rebirth or something because being alone is not my problem. I just now want to travel. I just want to go. I don't have anybody to be in the house for. So I just want to leave. I want to go and, plan some trips this year. That's what I want to do.
You know what? That sounds like fun.
I want to go everywhere. Everywhere.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, though.
But no, I really enjoy my time with me and my cats.
No, see, now you're showing your damn age.
Yeah,
Come on now,
me and my cats
so
and my turtles and my fish. That's it.
So
it's just us.
You're going to take turtles can last, though, because I lost a turtle in the house with the kids.
What are you talking about?
And about a week or two
later.
You
don't lose a turtle?
And about 2 weeks later, he was coming out the couch. Like, we didn't even feed him.
Oh, no. No, my turtles eat good. No. No.
Don't sell them to a Puerto Rican house because they cook that turtle. That turtle meat is good. They say that turtle meat is the best.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. I don't.
Yeah. Nope. They said it.
No, I saw a woman eating turtles.
Yeah, I'm saying. But that's how was it? What do you call it? The catfish up down south.
Yes.
It's a. Oh wow! When it's good. What is it?
What are you talking about? Like a delicacy?
Yeah, it's a delicacy. That's
oh my God!
Turtle. When you see them big turtles, it's against the law to grab them because
it says Germany was the first to adopt daylight savings time on May 1st, 1916, during World War I, as a way to conserve fuel. Mm-hmm. The rest of Europe followed soon after. The United States didn't adopt daylight savings time until March 19th, 1918.
Yeah.
Wow. History. Okay.
Interesting history.
Yeah, it is very interesting history.
Yep. Yeah, sure is.
Boo! Pow! Boo! Boo!
Yeah, I just gave you do I give a shit, Blaze?
Boo! Look at you.
My bad.
Okay.
No, it's not.
Renee Megan says my daughter moved out a few months ago.
Talk about it, Renee.
She says, I'm an empty nester too. Ellie says turtles are sacred.
Yes.
Yep, there you go.
Hold on.
Turtles are sacred.
Jason says that story reminds me of my old psych patients that used to throw shit at certain staff members. Exactly.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I'm more interested in finding out if that's the way she really sounded, the way Rock said, because she wrote it, and Rock said what is it?
Sacred. Turtles are sacred. Yeah. Yes, they are.
That's not what I'm saying.
As a matter of fact, in the museum, I went to the museum, and all the kids love looking at the turtles. Yes. They really love looking at turtles.
Until they bite your ass because they got a good snap.
I know. I got bit by one of my turtles.
Yeah. Ain't no joke.
Go, you guys keep
what
talking.
Are you talking about? Okay.
I'm trying to work this video.
All right, so let me tell you what I'm fascinated by this week. So
I see what's happening.
Oh, okay. You got it?
No, you keep going.
Okay.
I know what it was.
So I want to talk about something, and I'm going to be as delicate as possible, okay? Because I believe I sent it to you guys.
People are going to die. Go ahead.
Yeah, people definitely going to die. People died. There's two, okay? So one story is about a Johnson & Johnson monster doctor who injected black prisoners with asbestos and paid them $10. I'm going to read the article, okay? And I want to see what you think about it. All right, fair use, guys, fair use. Let's pull up the article. I had it open, then I closed it. But they're still doing medical experiments on black people. And this is, to me, and why Johnson & Johnson? It says, okay, this is Meow. Now. I don't know if that's a real company, but it says Johnson & Johnson's Monster Doc injected black prisoners with asbestos and paid them $10. And it says pharma giant Johnson & Johnson is accused of funding a 1970s prison. Damn. Here we go. Sorry, guys. I'm going to pull it back up. I lost it. Okay, hold on. Let me get the article up. Okay. So apparently this doctor, I don't know if he was a Johnson & Johnson doctor or what have you, but apparently he did some kind of experiment with prisoners in Philadelphia in the 1970s. I don't know why it's coming out now. Maybe it was the Freedom of Information Act. But I'll read it again. It says pharma giant Johnson & Johnson is accused of funding a 1970s prison experiment on a group of mostly black Pennsylvania prisoners to determine whether it was safe to use asbestos in talcum powder.
Talcum powder.
Yeah, the stuff to dry your balls.
This is the one they got sued.
Yeah.
Didn't they? Wasn't it proven to cause like cancer or something?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, yeah, Johnson & Johnson's been sued.
It says
the baby powder was giving you.
The baby
powder.
The baby powder.
That's the talcum powder. And it says, although knowledge of these controversial experiments conducted by Dr. Albert Klingman, a University of Pennsylvania dermatologist.
Wharton. Shit, that's Wharton.
Yeah, has been in the public domain for years. J&J's involvement has just come to light. So these are the people that got sued, right? Because of, what is this? I knew not to take that vaccine. That's Crystal. Crystal, talk about it.
Yep, yes. And the whole thing.
Somebody said cancer.
That's cancer. That's
it says per the reports, inmates at Holmesburg Prison in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, were offered $10 to $300 in today's money equivalent to between $100 and $2,500 to take part in the study.
Now, my question is, you're being asked, I want to pay you, so therefore they're not forcing you.
Well, they're prisoners.
But at the end,
they're wards of the state.
At the end of the day, you're being offered a deal.
Crystal said.
The deal.
Crystal said.
I'm sorry.
Women got ovarian cancer from that. So
what's that?
Ovarian cancer.
Cancer of the ovaries. Of the ovaries. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do real quick right now is I'm gonna hit a commercial, and then there's this artist, right? And I believe next week that this artist, Grizzy, is gonna come on the show, and we're gonna do an interview with him next week. So that should be very cool.
Nice.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to play his video, and I'm gonna play his song.
Oh, cool.
Big shout out to One Stop Shop Hip Hop, my man Casey in the house, and thank you for the donations. And I'm gonna play a song. I'm gonna play a quick commercial on where you can actually donate, and then we'll play the song.
Your systems are offline. Oh shit, nigga! Is you crazy? Get the power back on! Oh shit, here we go again. Please donate to our Cash App, Boardwalk Podcast. That's # Boardwalk Podcast.
So I've got my essay written, and I've been working on it for about a week. So now I'm going to show you how I use Grammarly to edit. Okay, so here's my...
You stared me right up in my eyes, and you told me that you love me right. Extra nose always cross my mind. You're the reason why our love is blind.
You always going out, tell me who you leaving with. You play me out like Alf, your friends covered up your shit. I see you out there playing games and acting disrespectful. Coming home, raise your voice, throwing temper tantrums. I ain't having that, I ain't even gonna snap. Tired of being treated like shit, now I'm falling back. Why you being mad, changing how the way you act? Feeling some type of way, it ain't gotta be like that.
You told me that you care, but where you at though? You gave me and you left me on a dark road. You got me feeling stupid, looking like a fool. I never knew your heart would grow to be this cold. You stared me right up in my eyes, and you told me that you love me right. Extra nose always cross my mind. You're the reason why our love is blind. Blind, 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 blind. Our love is blind, 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 blind. Love is blind, 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 blind. You're the reason why our love is blind.
All these fights we having, arguing over stupid shit. I hate it how you use me, and I don't really wanna do this shit. I think it's time to move on, loving the wrong person. Keep trying to fix something that's broken, that ain't working. But you promised me that you would never lie. Why you turn your back on me a million times? You got me badly, deeply in my mind. I'm in my feelings and I can't deny.
You told me that you care, but where you at though? You played me and you left me on a dark road. You got me feeling stupid, looking like a fool. I never knew your heart would grow to be this cold. You stared me right up in my eyes, and you told me that you love me right. Extra nose always cross my mind. You're the reason why our love is blind. Blind, 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 blind. Our love is blind, 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 blind. Our love is blind, 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 blind. You're the reason why our love is blind. You told me that you care, but where you at though? You played me and you left me on a dark road. You got me feeling stupid, looking like a fool. I never knew your heart would grow to be this cold. You stared me right up in my eyes, and you told me that you love me right. Extra nose always cross my mind. You're the reason why our love is blind. Blind, 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 blind. Our love is blind, 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 blind. Our love is blind, 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 blind. You're the reason why our love is blind.
Chapter systems are offline.
Oh shit, nigga! Is you crazy? Get the power back on! Oh shit, here we go again. Please donate to our Cash App, Boardwalk Podcast. That's $, Boardwalk Podcast.
You're listening to only the best internet radio station in the world. No, the universe.
Boardwalk Global Media Radio.
Still.
Chapter systems are offline.
Oh shit, nigga! Is you crazy? Get the power back on! Oh shit, here we go again. If you want to see the videos of these shows, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Groovy Track, GROOVEYTRAC. Hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? So that's that was Grizzy.
Give him some claps.
And you know what? First of all, that absolutely deserves some claps. Hold on.
It was dope.
Yeah, that was hot. Hold on, let me get to the claps. Hold on. Just give me a second, gang. Just chill.
They have a shot for that, right? For the claps?
And in the chat room, my man Imp Grizzy is in the house. He's like, hey, he's in the house. Love this song from Lydia Ortiz. Like, thank you so much. It's a great song. Renee says nice. You know what I'm saying? So I have Imp's promoter on the line. Hold on for 1 second. Let me get him on the line. Hey, Casey, you there?
Yeah, what's up? This is Casey Taylor from One Stop Shop Hip Hop. How y'all doing?
Word up.
Hello. All right. Thanks for the donations.
It's all good.
So, Case, what's going on, man? What's happening with your artist, man?
Lots of things. Right now, he's like an electric blanket that's left on all night. It's going to catch fire. So the song that you just heard was released about 4 weeks ago. And it's already up to 68,000 spins.
Okay.
It's got a nice following. He kind of reinvented himself along his career. Found his pocket of expertise. So he's coming next week. You guys are gonna bless him. He's traveling up from the Jersey Shore. You know, we're gonna show up there in Queens. You got a special guest with him too, and you know, you're gonna sit there, you're gonna chop it up with him, and then, you know, hopefully, it's funny she said clap because the name of the single that we pushing right now, the record that I'm promoting, is called Clap Clap.
Hey.
So I wanted to save that for next week.
Listen, we're on point on this show, Case. You know what I'm saying? We're on point. We're ahead of the curve. Yeah, man. The record sounds dope. People in the chat room responded to it immediately. What was going on, and I can't wait to meet him. He's also Grizzy is also in the chat room right now.
Hey,
so I see him there. You know what I mean? He gave a big shout out. You know, and I definitely wanted to do that to promote the show. Yeah, we're gonna get down next week. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want to talk to him next week, have him on camera, and we could talk about it and talk about, you know, what he's got going on and so on and so forth. So where can they find that song for purchase?
You know, I should have that answer. I don't. That's a great question for next week.
Okay. All right. Yo, Grizzy, while I have my audience on, you might want to put in the chat room where your song is available for downloads. You know what I'm saying? Let people know where they can get the song. You know, if it's Apple Music or Spotify, just let them know like where they can actually get the song from, and throw that in the chat so we can promote that and get that going for next week. Yo, Case. First of all, I want to thank you for turning me on to the artist, Casey.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, he hit me early during the week and was telling me about it, so that was super cool. And so I'll catch up with you guys next week. That cool?
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having us.
By the way, what's next for One Stop Hip Hop? What are you doing now? What's your next big venture?
Right now, it's pushing and promoting record after record with Inf Good.
Now he's getting played on the radio, right?
Yeah, he's got spins up on Hot 97. I just procured at least 20 different FM stations today.
Whoa!
From Oakland to Chicago, down to Atlanta.
Nice.
We're going to take the DRT charts and smash them. And I'm also considering making my own fleet DJs.
Oh.
Yeah, that's nice. That's right. Put it together. Put together a DJ team and break records, baby.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, Casey, it's always good talking to you. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I
Just
appreciate
keep us
you.
informed at all times. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And I'll catch you on the flip side.
Absolutely. Talk to you next week. Peace.
All right, next week. Peace. That's my man, Casey.
That's what's up. I love that.
So that's the deal. So, guys, I think we've come to the end of the show.
Oh, okay.
I like it.
Yeah, we moved into, unless you have something else that you got to do.
I actually missed everybody. I've been here. I've been 3 weeks.
I know.
It's been a while. We kind of like lost our little pace for a while.
Yeah,
we back. But we back.
Yeah, we're back hard, full throttle.
We back.
That's right, baby. We back. Next
And
week good.
so make sure tomorrow that you tune into Mi Gente, Mi People with my girl Cece Perez, provided that the storm thing doesn't throw shit off. One night you'll be back on Sunday. I know it's been a couple of weeks absent. Hip Hop Boulevard will be back the following week. We missed that last week because I was out of town. This Monday you have Maria Davis Can't Be Silenced podcast, which is tremendous. And once again, I want to give a big shout out to Harlem because Harlem was crazy. We went to a comedy club last night. Yeah, we went to a comedy club. Then we bounced out to see the Whack Batman. But I got to tell you, hold on. The movie was fucking whack. The movie theater was fucking hot.
Oh my God. You want to talk about the movie theater?
Oh yeah, before I get off this motherfucker, I'm going to talk about it.
All right.
The movie theater, right?
It's called what? Nighthawk.
Called Nighthawk. And in Nighthawk.
Where is it?
It's in
Prospect Park West.
Yes, in Prospect Heights, Brooklyn.
Yes.
Right? And you go in, you pay your dough, whatever, and then you sit down and you have a table in front of you, right? Like a table tray in front of you. These guys serve you dinner and beer and liquor.
They take your orders right then and there.
Right there. This ain't no fucking popcorn spot.
No.
These motherfuckers had steak.
Yeah, short rib.
Oh my God.
They had duck confit, tacos.
Duck tacos.
Yeah, they had a cheese platter.
Oh shit. With motherfucking super soda on it and all that.
Yeah.
Yo, this was really crazy.
Very classy.
You know what I'm saying?
Very grown and sexy.
Yeah, and you know, I had like a tequila thing or something. You know, I drank, and I got to tell you,
a tequila thing.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was.
They even do dinner and drinks around the movie theme.
Right.
Oh, wait, this is a movie theater?
This is a movie theater.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, this was a movie theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know how they'll have like,
That's where we saw the Batman.
Yeah. They'll have like a combination plate, like a certain liquor, a certain entree, and a like not even an appetizer. It's an appetizer, entree, and drinks.
Yeah.
They do it around the theme.
Big
They
shout out to Nick
design
Dress.
the food around it.
Nick Dress says, "Hey, Logic, this shit was fire. Keep up the work. Thank you."
I have one thing.
Oh, wait. Oh, Ellie says, "I need a date."
Oh yeah.
I need a date.
Okay.
Renee says, "Sounds like a dope movie theater," and I got to tell you, it was so wild because we sat there and we drank and we just was ordering shit, and then I felt obligated to order popcorn just because I was in the movie. You know,
But
what
then
I'm
they
saying?
served it in a silver bowl.
In a silver bowl.
They served it in a silver bowl.
The drinks, did they come to you to ask?
No, they come to you with. They go.
Yeah.
There's a menu at your seat.
Yeah.
There's a menu at your seat.
The broad made recommendations.
She sure did.
She was like, "Oh, I said I want tequila," and she was like, "Well, there's this thing that we make called a tequila." So that's why I said it's a tequila thing, right? And then I said,
Like
"You know
tequila
what?
sunrise or something
Yeah,
like
kind
that.
of a vibe, but it had a twist on it." And I was like, "All right," and that's what she brought me. You know what I'm saying? And we had like 2 of those and water and. Oh man, and nodded out on the fucking movie.
You guys talked about a comedy club you went to. I have to say something real quick about experience.
Okay.
Me and my ex-wife.
Yes.
We went to a spot on 125th Street Comedy Club.
Yes, Bat Wings.
Never be the only Puerto Ricans in an all-black comedy club.
Oh, they're gonna get you.
And sit in the front.
Yeah, they're gonna get you. Forget it.
Yeah, they tore ass up.
Yeah, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? They might have assumed you were white. You must have spoke.
Nah, they heard me.
That's said you spoke. You must have spoke. You know what I'm saying?
So, is there anything you guys are want to promote?
Hold on, wait. Ellie, she's right. Yeah, you got to do that. Anita said, "Bat Wings." Yes, absolutely. I mean, the shit was crazy like that. So now, see, and I'm kind of mad because I got to leave town. I got to go to Syracuse.
Oh yeah, they're doing the thing.
They're doing Grease.
Yeah, they're doing a sing along.
Yes.
A Grease sing along.
Yeah, so they're playing the movie Grease from 1979. And it's
I like that movie.
Yes, and it's a Grease sing-along.
Okay.
So the audience will sing along to the songs.
Okay, cool.
In Grease.
All right, so the address for Nighthawk Theaters, I believe, is 188 Prospect Park West.
Yes.
Right.
Oh, yes, in Brooklyn.
Now, there's nowhere to hide.
Yes,
there you go.
yeah,
there you go.
Sammy's
So anybody
ready.
want to look up the movie theater, just go and I guess tell them that Rock Logic sent you.
Yeah, exactly. It was really dope. You know what I'm saying? And I'm mad I'm going to probably miss the Grease thing.
You are going to miss the Grease.
Yeah.
Not me, though.
I'm not going to be here. I got to drive to Syracuse to do a CPR class. I got to leave Sunday night.
Anybody want to go with me to Nighthawk?
This Sunday night, yeah. So I got to stay in Syracuse for 2 days, for Monday and Tuesday, to do a very large CPR class. It's 4 classes and it's 20 people in each class, so it's 40 people a day, basically that I'm training.
Nice.
You know what I'm
Business
saying?
is
Very
good.
nice.
You know what? It ain't a bad life, people. That's all I'm
business
saying.
is good. All right,
So I got to run up and do that up in Syracuse. So I won't be at the Grease sing-along.
Sorry. But there'll be more movies.
Yeah.
And what I liked too was before they played the Batman movie, all of their commercials, before the movie was about Batman.
Yeah, it was dope.
And different eras, different languages.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Japanese Batman.
They really put it together.
Yeah, no, it was hot. Yeah, it was hot.
That sounds like fun.
And it reminded you of going to a movie in the 70s. Like, it's super nostalgic. Like, they ain't got no surround sound shit. The speakers are coming out of the, from where the screen is at. And everything was kind of, old feeling. Like,
Yes.
it was really, it was very dope.
Yeah, very antique.
Yeah, very antique.
antique, but with tequila.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And that drink was good.
And plus, it was about 3 stories high, and in the middle, there was actually a full-blown bar.
Oh, yes. You go up to the mezzanine. There's a bar when you get inside.
Yeah.
On the ground floor in the lobby. And then there's another bar up the steps.
Yeah, like on the second
Like
floor.
a whole room.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a whole bar.
Yeah, like you go there and it's just a bar.
Where is this?
I told you.
188 Prospect Place in Brooklyn.
Prospect Park West.
Yeah, Prospect Park West. It's in Brooklyn.
188 Prospect Park West
In Brooklyn.
It's called Nighthawk. Nighthawk.
Over by Grand Army Plaza.
If anybody can pull it up and put the link in the chat.
Yeah.
It's nighthawk.com.
Yeah. Renee said, when are you going, Robin?
Sunday.
Ellie says, I got to book a flight. There you go. Yeah, so y'all would love that shit.
It was really, really awesome.
Yeah, it was definitely dope. So that is our show for this week, y'all.
Woo!
I want to thank you all for tuning in. I'm sorry once again, I was out of town last week down in Baltimore. I was visiting family. Big shout out to my cousin Fran. She's about 81 years old. I got a chance to see her, cousin Lorraine, cousin Valerie, cousin Nadine. We missed cousin Gene. He couldn't make it. And it was a really nice family event just to kind of see them down in Baltimore and
how nice.
Spend some time with my cousin, who once again is 80 years old. So, 81. And so it was really good to see her and just kind of do that thing and just kind of vibe out for a little while. Just kind of do something, get out of town and chill and just hang out and drive around in circles, which is awesome. If you don't know about Baltimore, it's one big fucking circle.
It is.
By the way.
Oh, my God.
And if you haven't been to the Baltimore Aquarium, I got to tell you.
I didn't even know they had an aquarium.
Oh, good.
Tell them, Robbie.
Oh, man. So this place is so awesome. And, for a person who has fish as my kids.
Hey, Renee, how much money you sent, Renee?
Send that money, Renee.
Yeah,
Give it up, baby.
She said, awesome show. I sent a donation.
Nice. So this place, it's amazing. So when you go in, you got to go up. Right? Okay. And as you go up, you see they have different tanks. Well, it would seem as though it's different tanks. But what it is it's just cutouts of certain areas have their own dedicated tanks. But what you realize when you get to the top and you work your way down is that you're in the tank. It's a full-blown tank with all the fish around you. And it goes from like sharks, stingrays. As you walk down that ramp, you realize that you're surrounded inside, like you're in the middle, and the tank is on the outside. And then they had the dolphin show. You go to the other side, they got dolphins. You see them playing with the ball, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful. Wow, aquarium.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, it's really amazing.
Yeah. When I got home, I bought my grandson a shirt. I wanted to bring him something. So, funny story, I pick him up on Monday. I pick him up after school. So, I have the bag, nice. I'm like, I'm going to give him a nice gift. So, I say to him, hi, sweetie, I got you something. And he goes, what? What'd you get me? What is it? What did you get me? What is it? Is it in the bag? I'm like, yeah. And he goes, what is it? I said, well, I got it from the museum. And he says to me, you went to the museum? Without me?
He got tight.
I said, yes, I did. And he was like, I said, but what I'll do is I'll make a special trip and I'll take you with me because it was just so amazing. I am going to take him.
Yep. Ellie says we have that also in Toronto.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, that shit is dope.
It is so nice.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
So, before you close out, there was an event that you and Robin had went to that hip hop.
Yo, Rock, tag my page. It's Spud. Okay. Oh, is that my cousin Spudnik?
Wow.
Hi, Spud.
Nick
like
Drez.
The page. Subscribe to the Groovy Track.
Nick Drez. Yo, Rock, tag my page. It's Spud. That's my cousin Spudnik. Wow. I haven't seen Spudnik in 1,000 years. That's really crazy.
Shit, that's a long time.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
go ahead, Gary.
So that hip hop Boulevard event that happened 2 weeks ago that you and Robin went to, y'all met a comedian there.
Oh, yes.
Dre Archie Jr., something like that?
Yes. He was a beatbox comedian.
Okay.
Yes.
So, I guess we're supposed to be having him on the show.
Oh, really?
I think y'all had invited him, so we could do it for like the 25th.
Yeah. Okay.
Renee Mickens, she's representing him.
So this place that we went to, do you know the name of it? Renee, if you're in the chat.
What place you talking
in the Bronx where we saw the hip hop.
Boulevard.
Oh, I don't know. We don't go there no more.
What? Because they don't put you on the flyer.
No. They canceled the whole thing for Hip Hop Boulevard.
I know,
oh, they did?
Yeah, I'm not promoting that guy.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
He doesn't like old hip hop.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Damn.
Don't say his name. Don't promote him. Nothing.
We're not talking about the
whack.
place.
Boo.
Boo.
So you're gonna have to find a new venue, right?
Yeah.
But the comedian.
Yeah, you can talk about the comedian. Don't talk about the venue.
Comedian,
Fuck that venue.
Okay, so I know that you and Robin met him, right?
And Rocky.
And Rocky. So, and Renee told me that y'all invited him to come on the show. So.
Okay, we ready.
So we can do it on the 25th.
Jeff.
Oh, look at Jeff. There he goes. Wow.
Is he live?
No, he just has the video up.
So, Renee, March 25th. We're
in there.
We're gonna have him on. So tell him.
Yes, and we also must invite Dr. Monica Larson back on.
Yes.
Fun. I like that.
We must do this soon.
And she always
we miss her.
She always shares our show. And
thank you, Renee. Renee sent $15. Thank you.
Thanks, Renee. We need this.
Yep. She said yes. Dread Archie Jr. It was called the Epoxy Bar. That shit is a whack name.
That's crazy.
Epoxy. Fuck that bar. Boo. Epoxy bar.
So I got a lesson here today, guys.
Okay.
So no, it was Casey. Shout out to Casey. He actually gave what was the second real donation, right?
Yeah.
The first one was Dr. Monica Larson.
Yes, she did. Yes.
And I would say, and I mean, on behalf of us, thank you. Make sure you like and share and subscribe on Groovy Track. We need to get our numbers up, and we need to get those cash apps. Also, I think it's good to promote, anything that you're doing. If you want to promote anything on our show, send us a cash app, and we'll promote it. What do you think?
There you go.
Absolutely.
There you go.
I think that's a great idea. What do you guys think?
Commercial. There you go.
Yeah, I think it's good for the family.
Yes.
Keep it in the family.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Let's go.
I think it's a great idea. And Spud, what's up, man? Fucking Spudnik, man. That's crazy.
I heard that name in a long time.
Okay, yeah, March 25th. Yep, you got that. Renee said, Rock, they canceled because they didn't want Al selling his Hip Hop Boulevard gear.
Oh.
Come on, man. Let the man make some money.
They're trying to take money out of his mouth.
Yeah.
They're trying to
And
take money out of
they were
his
saying
pocket.
dumb shit like we talked too much and all this stupid shit.
Oh, there
know
was
what
a
I'm
real
saying?
hidden agenda here.
Yeah. Fuck that joint. I ain't never going there.
Word.
You never get $1 out of me.
Damn it.
You understand what I'm saying? If you don't want to support
Dirty
some
D.
bullshit.
Damn it.
I bet you if they were selling freestyle apparel, this nigga would have had no problem. I'm just saying. I see what the fuck's going on here, and I ain't appreciate it. But we had a good show.
I liked it.
Show. I loved it.
Right. And next week we'll be on again between 7 and 9 as usual. Make sure you check out the Raw Perspective. That's Lays. He goes on 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's right. Yes,
Every morning he does
Lays.
that thing, which is great. Maria Davis, Can't Be Silenced podcast. Big shout out to all my people from OSG Network. You know what I'm saying? My man, Principal Travis Brown. Big shout out to Allison Farrington, DeBarge, Pilar, Principal Pilar. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to all those people. Tomorrow you have me people going on at 5 o'clock tomorrow. And that's going to be it. So I'm going to punch out y'all.
Yes.
All right, weather permitting.
Good show. Woo! Love it.